Welcome back, everybody. It's nearly bone chilling out there. Today is Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. Today we have nominations for U.S. Attorney, another update on the struggling Jackson Hospital, the biggest cruise ship ever in Mobile, and more. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. President Trump has nominated two men to become U.S. attorneys for Alabama, reports AL.com's Patrick Darrington. Trump nominated former state senator Phil Williams to become the U.S. attorney for the Northern District of Alabama, and Thomas Govan Jr. to become the U.S. attorney for the Central District. Govan works in the Alabama Attorney General's office as chief of the Criminal Trials Division. U.S. attorneys serve 4-year terms. As the Montgomery County Commission prepares to provide $10 million in funding for Jackson Hospital, the Montgomery City Council overrode Mayor Stephen Reed's veto on its measure to provide the struggling hospital with $15 million, reports AL.com's Savannah Trians-Fernandez. Now, the mayor had preferred that the county foot more of the bill, so the resolution was tweaked to remove a commonly used 60-40 split between the city and the county for cost. Now, despite that, if you do the math, $15 million that they came up with is still 60% of that $25 million that they need from the two local municipalities. Now, both the city and the county conditioned their measures on the state pitching in with its expected $25 million. That gets us to $50 million. And members of both bodies said they'd like to see help from other municipalities that benefit from Jackson Hospital, such as Elmore and Autauga counties. Now, if the state comes through, that'll mean that $50 million in funding to help the hospital stay afloat. There's also the possibility of $50 million in federal money for needed infrastructure upgrades to the facilities. The largest cruise ship to ever home port in Mobile will begin service in May 2027, reports AL.com's John Sharp. The Carnival Valor is 952 feet long and has a capacity of nearly 3,000 guests and 1,180 crew members. It'll be taking 6 to 8 day cruises. It also will bring back year-round trips to the Alabama Cruise Terminal. The Carnival Spirit has been sailing out of Mobile on a seasonal basis from October through May. It'll start another stint here on the 28th of this month. The Valor is currently sailing out of New Orleans. Kimber Mills died Tuesday night after a weekend shooting at a party near Alabama 75 and Clay Palmerdale Road, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. Now, this case gained attention across the state over an agonizing couple of days. Mills had been shot in the head, and family members had indicated on social media that they were preparing for this conclusion. 3 others were also injured in the shooting. A suspect was arrested and originally charged with 4 counts of attempted murder. One of those charges now has been upgraded to murder. As Mills passed away at UAB Hospital, family and staff prepared for her honor walk, which happens at UAB as a patient is moved from the hospital to the Legacy of Hope Organ Donation Center. Kimber Mills was 18 years old. And today's ranking comes from Wallet Hub and examines the best college towns in America. Now, those involved in the study weren't just looking for the records of the ball teams or the best bar scenes. They tried to put together a ranking that gave towns credit for enhancing the lives and futures of the students. There were 3 basic categories: wallet friendliness, I guess we all know what that means, social environment, and academic and economic opportunities. Now, out of 400 cities across the nation that were included in the study, 2 Alabama cities ranked in the top 100. AL.com's Heather Gann reports that the highest ranked Alabama city came in at number 52 nationally. It was, here we go again, Huntsville. Now, I promise y'all that I'm going to stop sharing these city rankings when somebody names Huntsville the best beach town. Huntsville, of course, is home to several institutes of higher learning, including Alabama A&M and UAH. And we've all heard about the opportunity there. Now, it didn't perform terribly high on any of those three subcategories I mentioned, but it was solid enough across all three. At number 99 overall was Auburn. Nationally, Austin, Texas was the highest ranked college town, followed by Ann Arbor, Michigan, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, and Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, I always do a little disclaimer about some of these studies and rankings and that sort of thing. You take them all with a kind of a grain of salt. And to do that this time, I'll just note that Gainesville, Florida was number 10 on the list. And then I'll step away. Thank y'all for listening to us. We're going to be back again in the morning. Until then, y'all come by and see us anytime you want to on the internet at al.com. Poor Gator fans.